is here. Let's hear it, child. Made
a very big mistake during his last episode of his dying podcast.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to
let me start it all over. Come on.
Corey Holcombe made a very big mistake during his last episode of his dying podcast. And he's going to live to regret every living second of that podcast. So during a segment on his dying podcast, Corey Holcombe tells his co-host he did some heavy research on me, and he discovered that I had a great case, that I was a rapist, and he's going to call ICE on me to deport me for having a grape charge.
It's disappointing when you see your own people coming with nonsense that ain't true about you. If somebody lie on you, that's what is so disappointing when you're like, where did they get that? Why are they saying that about me?
So
but
disappointing.
There was a guy, and I would never say his name. This guy was going around talking about, I do PDF jokes or whatever the that is.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Talk about Corey and his PDF jokes and all like that.
Right.
And then I was looking online and I was like, he doesn't use his real name. That's a red flag to me. Whenever somebody online and you don't know who they are, I have investigations done on who you are.
Child, this nigga. This nigga swear he's somebody and knows something. He always come on here with all this confidence every week and be totally effing wrong all the time. This a comedy show. Okay, Corey really does have comedy because, child, this is such a comedy show.
And boy, what I found out about this one. Oh my God. Oh man, I did research on this dude.
Really?
Push up in a fago.
I wonder if he went to ChatGPT with all this research.
That's what I call him. I don't know the other name. I call him push up in a fago. I did research on this guy. This man is a rapist.
At first, I thought Corey Holcombe was just a creepy old man who made jokes and implied sleeping with 13-year-olds in foreign countries who just don't know how to use the internet. But now I'm starting to think Corey Holcombe is really slow.
He's definitely slow, and he does not know how to use the internet. I would agree.
I think Corey Holcombe may have a learning disability here, man.
Yeah.
Because the trolls, they are having their way with Corey. They're feeding Corey Holcombe anything, and he's biting. I said, me? Grape? Nah, that's absurd. And I'm going to show you guys it's absurd. See, here's the thing that Corey Holcombe doesn't do, okay? See, Corey Holcombe will say, Poetic Flacco, or he calls him Push Up Inya, has lied on me. He doesn't say how I've lied on him. He doesn't give proof or receipts. But I'm going to show Corey Holcombe how to respond back to false allegations. You see, I'm not upset. You know why I'm not upset? Because bad people are online, and bad people will do bad things. I just know how to deal with bad people like yourself, all right? I have receipts to debunk everything you're about to say.
Well, shout out to me for titling this appropriately with the unbothered, okay? We watching this together. Shout out to Flacco, and I agree. He keeps calling it the Dying Podcast. Maybe I'll use that in my title somewhere. Flacco responds to the Dying Podcast.
Well, Corey Holcombe will go into this just an absolute lie, right? Goes into this how he done his deep research. He done found my name, as if my name isn't public, as if my name isn't Frederick. My name is Frederick Jolly is my name, all right? It's very public, all right? It's not a secret. Poetic Flacco is my YouTube moniker. Man, like, sir, right? But he goes into this and he claims not only was I found guilty of grape, but I filed an appeal and lost the appeal.
This man is a rapist. You don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that.
Corey.
Push up in a fago. You got a rape charge.
I cannot with this one.
I didn't realize he was saying the F word. Did we hear that earlier? Somebody else I feel like used the F word. Oh, Tony Gaskins used it. Oh, child, shout out to Ask a Brother Podcast. CGA was up on that bitch, okay? We got to talk about that later.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they're using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with rape. Talking about a black man, first of all, he's an immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with rape.
Grape, like grapes.
Grape.
Yeah, that you eat.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
I'm for mine. I stand on it.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost.
And this is when it became perfectly clear to me, oh, Corey Holcombe got by trolls. So trolls been doing this for the last probably like as long as I can remember while I'm on YouTube, right? People do heavy research on me because they, don't like what I say about them. And after doing crazy and heavy research on me, they can't really find anything because I don't have a dark past. I don't have secrets to hide. I don't have felonies. Like I've never been to prison. Like it's never happened. So because they can't find nothing on me, they then decide to just make up things or to find things involving my relatives and then try to put it on me, okay? So in the case of this, once he says appeal, it strikes me, aha. Corey Holcombe is talking about the age-old paperwork that belongs to a relative of mine.
Oh, shout out to whoever said that earlier when we were talking. Somebody said that earlier. They said it was like a cousin or a brother or something like that, and he's getting them confused. So is Corey doing his own research? Flacco got him straight when he said he don't know how to use the internet. He clearly don't know how to use YouTube. We already learned that. Now Flacco is it was his cousin. Oh my God. This is too freaking funny. Sue his ass.
That trolls will tell my enemies, oh no, this is Poetic Flacco. And then, usual idiots who are thirsty for information on me because they can't defeat me otherwise will then run with it, right? But fortunately, bro, I have everything I need to debunk this. And you're going to see 4K evidence on why Corey Holcombe is an idiot and why this is absolutely false. Now, as Corey Holcombe tells the story, pay attention. He doesn't say my name ever. Because Corey Holcombe understands, man, the minute you come on your podcast, Corey, and say Poetic Flacco is a grapist, well, everything on that podcast, including that fake plant, is going to be mine. The minute you come on your podcast and say, Frederick Jalla has a grape charge, that fake plant is going to be mine. I'm taking it off. But Corey Holcombe knows he's a good old boy. He's not going to say my name because he understands the repercussions. Now, he did say that if I respond, he's going to say my name on the next episode. So, Corey, this is my response. This is me debunking you because I want you to come on your podcast next week and say Poetic Flacco has a grape charge. I want you to do it, Corey. That'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Everything you ever worked for will be mine.
He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us?
Do that.
But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA. If you out...
he hiding from ICE. Corey knows it all. There are people that actually listen to this man. But then there are people who actually listen to Funky Dineva too. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. Like, people just always want to go for the least reviewed things that make absolutely no sense and run with it. Intelligence has left the building, yeah. There's no more intelligence, okay? Generation X is the last generation, maybe the top of millennials, that have any type of common sense. Everybody else is just dumbish. Just dumbish.
Out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you're not legit. And even if you are legit. Do anybody got stories about that?
Yeah, they try to get
I know some people who still locked up and they legit, but they keep moving them around so they be in there longer because it's a cold game with that. Hey, man, look, let me tell you something. This Mark I'm talking about said, I don't know where he at. We gonna see. Because them ICE agents know, they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera.
That isn't that him inferring who he's talking about the Dakotas. I mean, I guess you technically could say he was talking about whoever you want to. Now that's a pose there. But I'm just saying, this is so damn dumb. This is just so this man is pushing 60. He act like he's fifth damn teen, and that is an insult to fifth damn teen-year-olds. This man act like he ain't never grew the F up. This man act like he ain't got the sense that God gave him. This man act like he's like playing basketball in the backyard for the evening or something. This is so stupid. He is so stupid. I'm not going to go back and forth every week as he goes back and forth every week. Shout out to Dr. Maha. Thank you, boo. He said, not the Icelandic Voyager calling someone else a grapist. The all damn audacity. I don't know who's worse. Thank you, Doc. Blade, I don't know who's worse. I don't know if Tony Gaskins is worse or Corey Holcombe, but Corey Holcombe is lashing out to everybody. I know he kind of has his sights on Flacco, but between Tony Gaskins and Corey Holcombe, I don't understand how anybody follows either one of these niggas. They both are seemingly insane. And the things that they are saying are egregious, which is one of the things they was talking about over there on Ask a Brother earlier. But I digress. Come on, child.
From an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about, shut up. Talking crazy about the streets. Talking crazy about the streets. And this been called a rape out here in the States. And he's an immigrant. Are you serious, boy? He said, didn't he get up with you?
Yeah.
I mean, don't say no name.
Yeah.
He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
I gotta read it. Yeah, something like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
This man is slow. I told y'all, first off, what about me would scream illegal immigrant? I've been here since a kid. I came here legally as a refugee, right? And then I got my green card under my parents. And then I got my citizenship.
Flacco, now you are giving a little bit too much credit for Corey Holcombe to know these things. Does he seem like a person that reads up on anything? He's probably one of the people that go to blogs to find out his information, or he probably listens to Funky.Neva to get his information. As he sat up there and started talking about Anton, and he don't talk about white men, and yet ever since he's been talking down on black people, black men, now all of a sudden he doing some research, child. He ain't researching shit. He is been bothered, stressing him. Maybe that's why them arms look like that, because he's so stressed that he is losing weight. That's why the arms look the way that they do. He not going back and forth every week, and yet he goes back and forth every week. You think that he took the time to look into how you become a citizen, how you became one? He just out here talking like he talked about memberships, like he talked about the algorithm. He just out here talking like most people and don't know what in the total hell they talking about. Child, we can't even blame this on the lawyer, it seems like. This sounds like him. Because if I was that lawyer, I would quit. Because you're not looking good at all, child.
What about me would scream illegal immigrant? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Also, if I caught a charge that severe, why would I still be in the United States and not deported if I got a charge that severe? But nonetheless, though, man, let's debunk Corey Holcombe and show you guys how much of an idiot and a clown he is. But you peep how he told Craig, don't say my name, don't say my name. Because Corey understands the minute he says my name, that entire podcast is mine. I own it all. What Corey Holcombe is referring to when he says that I got a grape charge and he knows that I appealed it, he's talking about this particular case right here, where a lot of the trolls have kind of like resurfaced this.
So in other words, if his name is Frederick, meaning Flacco, and this says David, how do you get that confused, Bueller? If his name is Frederick, and the document here says David, how does he get that confused, Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? Child, you cannot make this shit up.
The claim is me when it's not me. So Corey Holcombe got fed some bad information by trolls. So my name is Frederick Jalla. This case is from the Court of Appeals of Ohio from a relative called David Jalla. In the past, some bad faith actors would take screenshots from this document where it doesn't show the first name and then try to pass it off as me. So David Jalla, but this screenshot just says Jalla, was charged with 4 counts, 1 count of grape, 1 count of attempted grape, 1 count of gross imposition, and then 1 count of kidnapping. He was charged with this in March of 2014, and that date is very important because it also shows you why it's not me and they're just liars. But bad faith actors would spread screenshots like this on purpose because my last name is pretty unique, and they won't show the first name on purpose because when people hear Jalla, they automatically think of me because I'm like the most famous Jalla. So they automatically think, oh, this is Flacco, when clearly it's not me, right? It's just false. Corey Holcombe is an absolute liar. Corey Holcombe spent 30 plus minutes lying, but I'm about to debunk this in under a minute. My legal name is Frederick Minyango Jala. Here's my ID to prove it. My name is not David Jala. It's not.
Come on, Minyango. Hold on. Let's go back. Come on, Minyango.
Corey Holcombe spent 30 plus minutes lying, but I'm about to debunk this in under a minute. My legal name is Frederick Minyango Jala.
Minyango. Frederick Minyango. Should we add that to the list? North Dakota. He's looking rounds. He only 5'9". Oh, Lord. All right.
Here's my ID to prove it. My name is not David Jala. It's not me. This case took place March 6 in 2014 in Cleveland State University. David Jala was a senior at Cleveland State University in 2014. Here's a yearbook from high school where I'm listed as the class of 2016. I would have been a sophomore in 2014 or a freshman, depending on the date of 2014, because again, here's a high school yearbook that has been listed as the class of 2016. It's literally impossible that I would have been registered as a senior at Cleveland State University while also being registered as a freshman or sophomore in high school in 2014, because I was listed as a class of 2016. Now, I was able to graduate a year early by taking some additional classes, and I graduated with the class of 2015. But that's me graduating high school in 2015. I would not have been a senior in college in 2014, Corey.
Oh, my God. What a jackass. Not that we didn't already know. I already knew. Child, this is crazy.
It doesn't make sense. Now, if you don't believe me, here's the smoking gun, okay? Here's where Corey Holcombe could have simply went online, did a quick Google search, and found everything he's looking for. Here's the literal mugshot from that case. It's clearly not me.
Child, what is this Band-Aid tampon on the top of this man's head? This your cousin, child? David Jala, gross sexual imposition in Ohio. That's your man's child? Why does he have a tampon on top of his head?
Right? Like, you know, David is more than 5 years older than me. This is not me, obviously, okay? Again, here's the case. Victim, Ohio, Cleveland State, right? This happened again, convicted in 2014. Gross imposition. Like, you know, if you guys are gonna come with lies about me, you gotta come with the lies that's like more believable, okay? But this is not gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work. Corey Holcomb's best bet would have been, I don't know, like finding clips online of me arguing with other creators and then trying to clip it like in out of context, like other people have been trying to do. All right. Like you could have clipped up, I don't know, man, right? Like me telling another content creator, hey, listen, bro, I'm outside. Come outside. I'm trying to smoke you. Right. Because that content creator obviously made a diss track against a dead relative of mine. So I told him, you know, I'm coming to your city to find you. And when I find you, I'm gonna smoke you. I never went to their city. Right. I was texting him from the comfort of my own home. I'm outside. Come outside. Now, it's silly things like that. If you want to take that and say, oh, Flacco's a bad person, all right, bro, cool. Right, cool, right? Or you could have very easily taken an audio, right, of me telling another content creator, I'm going to slap the ish out of you and your son. Now, the son, I believe, was, I don't know, I don't even know, maybe like 13 or 14 at the time. Now, saying I'm going to slap the ish out of somebody and their kid, that's not cool. That's very bad. Well, you could have taken that and said, Flacco is a bad person. It would have been, okay, cool, right? All right, cool, I would have taken that. But you lying about me having a grape case? A grape case? But you did it and even told Craig, don't say my name because you understood you were lying. This should be your proof why nobody should ever take anything Corey Holcombe like says seriously again. Corey Holcombe is not credible. Corey Holcombe is a liar.
They still gonna take him seriously because people are delusional. But go on, Sha.
You see, Corey Holcombe has been going on a tangent about how I've been lying on him by playing voice recordings and audio and video of himself making tasteless jokes about kids. He says I'm lying, but it's his own words I'm using against him. But he hasn't been able to prove how I've lied. Corey Holcombe made one false allegation about me. I came on here and I broke it down to you guys to a science on how he's lying. So Corey, if you think I'm lying and you think I'm really David Jala, go on your podcast and say Poetic Flacco has a grape case. Do it. If you believe it, do it. And watch how I treat you. And watch how I do you. And watch how I take everything you own, including that podcast and that fake play. But you won't do it because you're a coward. But the people ain't dumb.
Ooh.
The people ain't stupid. Okay? Right? Now, unfortunately for you, I have a platform of my own, so you can't just lie on me. I'm going to respond back and show the proof. You think you was gonna come on your podcast, lie about me being an illegal immigrant, lie about me having a grape charge? I was just gonna what? Not address it? Not show the proof? Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here.
Child, I tell you, shout out to Poetic Flacco. Listen, Quelly, I hear you. I hear you. Like, I don't disagree with you. But this is how down bad Corey Holcombe is and has been since the infamous January the 13th, 2026. He is falling and stumbling all over the damn place since January 13th, 2026. He don't know what to do with himself. He's trying to fight the world, and it's just not possible. He is really trying to fight the world while saying that he's not trying to fight the world. That's the funny part, but not really. Can't tell him nothing. You cannot tell him anything. He swears he knows everything. Typical, right? He needs to just let it go. He ain't gonna get no gigs if he keeps being made a fool of on a weekly basis. Because that's basically what's been happening. You can't tell the color community nothing, y'all. Y'all already know. You're not gonna tell me. But if he did say that he would say his name next week, I will wait. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it still, but let's see if he really says his name. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that he's not gonna do it. He'll probably go back after he sees this because you know he was waiting for the response. And then he'll try not to talk about it anymore. Meaning Corey. He'll come out with some other stupid ass story or something else stupid to say.